So I've been wearing that Woody from Toy Story costume for like 3 days straight, and I'm wearing it again tonight. But it's actually like it's kind of comfortable. Because at first I just got into the costume and it's like one like nanometer thick I don't know, like vinyl or something like that, and then I went downstairs and Kate was like, no, absolutely not. This costume is obscene. you could like see everything. And then I put on like a t-shirt and shorts, and then it's just kind of like wearing a t-shirt and shorts with like some pajamas on over top. It's actually kind of nice, quite frankly. So I'm kind of into it. But you know what's driving me crazy is that my wife's the one who's into... Oh, I'm in trouble, man. My wife's the one who's into Halloween, right? So she got all these Halloween costumes, and then it's raining, so I wear my Halloween costume all the time. Yesterday, she's like, oh, the weather's too bad for me to put on my Halloween costume. She went as a Hatsune Miku fan. She just was wearing like a jacket with Hatsune Miku on it. I was dressed up in full cowboy regalia.
That's not fair.
I know. We both gotta pay the same toll for Halloween.
Yeah, man. If you're comfortable in your Halloween attire, you're not going far enough.
She was like, she's like, the weather's too bad for me to wear my real costume, so she just put on a coat.
One year I went as Dracula, but my cape was too long, so I kept like stepping on it.
Hate that.
But I kept wearing it. You know, you gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Dude, I don't like... Hey, have you ever worn, like, a wig for Halloween?
That's a good question. I don't actually think so.
I don't know if it's like a,
They're itchy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like a shit wig thing. Like, if you buy a wig at, like, the dollar store, it's, it itches like hell and gives you, like, a skin rash.
Yeah.
I don't know how people, like, wear wigs, like, in real life.
Well, the good quality ones probably have like better liners, you know.
I hope so, but even like if it's made of human hair, I feel like I would still get like irritated. But at least it's not. It's made of like the dollar store ones are made of like Pink Panther house insulation and stuff, like asbestos, like pure asbestos.
Dude, if I send you, because I still have to mail it to the wigs for kids, but if I just send you my hair, will you wear it?
No, absolutely good, because it'll itch.
Well, we'll give you a good liner, like
also,
a velvet,
I don't need the
velvet liner.
I think that's beside the point. I don't think it's meant to be donated to bald people to wear. I think it's for, you know, children.
Yeah, well, yeah.
People in need. I was never, although it was close, I was never a bald child.
What do you mean close?
Well, I shaved it all off when I was 19. So, you know, legally I was like a year.
Legally, yeah.
Ah, stop grabbing me! Sorry, that was 2 times in a row I tried to make the jump and was grabbed by 2 separate bad actors. Sorry, I brought it back. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it uncomfortable. Sorry.
It's okay.
We qualified. No problem.
Qualified. Yeah.
All right.
The less I think about the game, the better I do.
Dude, I hear you on that one. Did you like the first thing I saw? It was like 6:37 a.m. Sunday morning or Saturday, I can't remember now. Period Flax tweeted, "What a lad." I look at the photo, I was like, that's me and Malf.
That's us. Dude, I immediately thought the same thing.
As soon as I saw the photo, I was like, what the hell is going on here? This is crazy.
I like that. We should go as them for next Halloween.
Dude, I was thinking about using that as like my going live tweet image today, but then I was like, oh, it's not me. It's kind of weird to just take somebody else's photo.
That would have been good though. You know, it's like cross promotion.
If I could clear it with
inside
period
joke
first, but
yeah.
It was so good though. I was like, man, it's genuinely us.
When are you gonna start watching Sopranos?
I don't know, dude. This weekend, well, this whole week, I guess, I worked my way through the Guillermo del Toro Cabinet of Curiosities. Recommended. The rare Netflix recommendation for me. I don't know if you're into... It's not really horror so much as like...
Pan's Labyrinth, baby.
Exactly. He loves his monsters. Every episode starts with Guillermo del Toro saying some like insane shit and then opening up 17 drawers on a curio cabinet and pulling out like a little branch, and then he's like, this one is called the branch of Calastigro. directed by Michael Bay, and then it starts, and it's. I would definitely, if you got nothing to watch, especially, I would. You know what? Even if you got something to watch, I would recommend it.
I'll check it out. It's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix. It's an anthology series, which means if you don't like an episode, wait 10 minutes.
Okay.
Star-studded cast featuring actors such as the guy from No Brother, Where Art Thou, who's not George Clooney.
Oh, the guy he's in the Adam Sandler flicks?
No, he's also not John Turturro.
Okay, the
His
third
name
guy.
is Tim Blake Nelson, yeah. Starring George McFly. Oh, right, they can't go in that way.
Oh, George McFly. Crispin Glover?
Crispin, exactly correct. Crispin Glover. Starring, oh my god, you're insane with it.
I've never done this one. I told you, the less I think, the better I do.
We made it. Yeah, Martin Starr from Freaks and Geeks, who also plays Spider-Man's science teacher. Well, okay.
Dude, oh yeah, and he's, he's also the debate teacher in Community. I know who you're talking about. That
sounds right, yeah.
I love him. He's also in, what's the Knocked Up.
He is in Knocked Up.
They keep making fun of him.
He plays the guy who grows a beard in Knocked Up.
Yeah.
Eric Andre's in it. That's very true. Also from in one of the episodes from Knocked Up is the girl who says, she gets really high and says, like, what if we swap boyfriends?
Yeah, just kidding. I like her, man. We need more of her.
Ron Weasley, that's true. Ron Weasley's in it. There's lots of... an ex-Sesame Street actor is in it in the same episode. I don't expect you to be as interested in that.
I don't know why ex-Sesame Street sounds so, like you're an ex-convict.
He was not fired, as far as I know. I think they just, on Sesame Street, you kind of have like a lifespan as one of the human actors.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who else is stars? I wasn't kidding. Star-studded cast, man. Salieri from Amadeus, a.k.a. F. Murray Abraham.
Oh, that's like the Frick, Mary, Kill, F. Mary.
No, that's just his name. He's just a man. He's just a guy.
Oh, they got my tail.
I don't know how this works in duos.
I don't either. I also just grabbed somebody with a tail, but I didn't take it.
Hate to see that. Dude, there's gamers left.
I know.
Like, I'm getting juked like crazy. I'm used to tail tag lobbies where people just stand still for...
I got one.
10 minutes. So I think if you manage to get up...
Yeah.
You can just stand on the hexes.
That's what I was trying, but the elevator just left. Oh, no.
Saying the lights are on, but nobody's home?
Nobody's home. Hear me? I'm not afraid anymore.
Zero cycle. Zero cycle.
Let's go watch it.
Oh, no! Get him off of here!
Oh, no, I jumped off.
Somebody's gonna try to come up here. We're all grabbing each other. We're grabbing each other for no reason.
It's coming at me. It's coming at me.
He's too good. I can't catch this guy. You gotta pivot. No!
I guess you... Oh,
I'm insane! I'm insane!
Let's go.
Oh, did you have one?
Yeah, man.
Go!
Easy game.
Oh, I did a desperation jump simultaneous dive grab. Got it at like 0.0000001.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Are we in the final yet?
It should be. Hexaterrestrial. What the hell?
Floor pieces fall away temporarily when you stand on them. Keep moving, survive. Well, that's the same.
But they come back. I think the tiles come back. But the arena starts to shrink. But the tiles, they don't leave forever. They come back after like a few seconds. Is this thing on?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm looking. Oh, jeez. This is so scary. I'm so scared.
Man, I'm just jumping though.
Probably should be jumping.
Just jumping. It also, I didn't even mention, it also has an episode with Rick Grimes.
Rick Grimes.
And he's Australian,
right?
I I thought he was just American.
Well, that's they're really good. Like a lot of those Australian actors at doing like look at Hugh Jackman when he's like Wolverine. Although technically Wolverine's Canadian.
Very true. He sounds Canadian.
Yeah.
Listen, you fucking hoser, you can't fucking kill me, but you freaking is the G word okay?
What? The G word?
You know, like they made a movie about his Disney character.
His Disney character? What the frick? Are you talking about Goober?
Yes,
the G word?
An extremely goober movie.
Like, what's the next letter after G?
He has a son called Max.
Yeah. Maximum power. The walls are closing.
He says, yuck.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm still very confused, but
I'm confused.
I'm dead.
Your ass took a gun out of your pocket and fucking shot me in the head there.
I shot you?
Yeah, we both went for the same tile and then died.
I didn't notice it was you. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I guess I'll exit.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll exit too.
Oh wait, when you say will we qualify, is that like for the final round?
Yeah. Well, no. Will we qualify from each round, and then on the finals. Oh. On the finals, will we qualify just means will we win.
Oh, okay. I get you. So I gotta do, okay, there you go. Psycho Casino.
Yeah, like a goofy movie, but hold the Y. That's what I'm trying to say. I was trying to insinuate.
Oh.
And then people are like, if it's a slur, it doesn't make it any better. If people are like, oh, can you just spell it for me instead? Like, that's gonna save me from any kind of criticism. I say that because in high school, people would be like, hey, your G word. And then it was like, you know, not that insulting, but then I've read on r/Vancouver that was like, you know, if you call someone that on the street in Vancouver, get ready to get like stabbed in the chest.
Yeah, I don't know that was a slur, maybe, but
apparently
like,
it's not. Apparently, I don't know what I'm talking
I mean, Disney
about.
has a character named Goofy too. That's pretty close. I feel like if it were actually bad.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I feel like if someone said, hey, you a-hole, and like I heard that on the street, I would be like, everything's right in the city. If someone said, hey, you goof troop, I'm gonna get you, I'd be like, we gotta get off this block. Like, this is crazy.
Man. That's like, I don't know. There's just too much to keep track of. It's like we call them fanny packs here, and then people in like the UK are like, don't say that.
It is so funny.
UK. It's illegal for you to ask me that.
The UK is extremely silly though, just in general. I would like to congratulate on the UK. By the way, I think that it's Monday. It's around, I don't know, it's probably around dinner time around there. Longest serving prime minister in British history as of today. Congratulations to Rishi Sunak. A lot of people didn't think it could happen. He's made it, what, three or 4 days now? I'd like this Iron Man streak, the likes of which rival Cal Ripken Jr.
And Phil Kessel.
And Phil Kessel himself.
I wanted to do it, but I got too lazy. I was gonna, you know, at the end before he does the snap, he's like, I am Iron Man, but I wanted to put Phil Kessel's face on that.
That could have gone big on hockey Twitter for sure.
Yeah, but then I was like, somebody's probably already done that. But, you know, maybe not. I don't know. Really good.
I do love all the photos of Phil Kessel with he's got sweat stains like through his shirt, and he looks like a middle-aged plumber, but he's holding a puck that's like, I've scored 700 goals in the NHL. It's
well, he just scored his 400.
Wow, he's really good is the point.
He's good, yeah, and like, you know, a lot of people, like, if you were to like had like a lineup of hockey players, you know,
you probably wouldn't pick.
You had to identify which one you think has played almost 1,000 games straight.
Most is really good.
Pick Phil Kessel.
Did you hear that the Leafs blew a 2-goal lead last night?
Yes.
First time. Welcome to the 2022 Vancouver Canucks experience.
Yeah, but you've won your last 2 games, right?
Yeah, we're unstoppable. But our next game is against the Devils, who just beat Columbus 7-1. So I'm a little. I'm
Columbus
like that,
has been disappointing, man.
I'm that the meme about dishwashers, like the who work at a restaurant, not the like Maytag dishwasher, that says, "Are you ready to fucking die, brother?" And then the other guy just says, "Yes." That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at for Tuesday. The meme is this is stolen valor. I've never worked as a dishwasher, although we have a friend who did for a while. I feel like I can join in on the joke. It's like servers before their shift starts. Oh my god, tonight's gonna be so rough. I have 6 tables and nobody's covering me, and I have to do my own bussing. And then the bottom panels are just 2 dishwashers that say, "Are you ready to fucking die tonight, brother?" And then the other one says yes.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I saw actually a really good washing machine.
Really good washing machine
meme someone posted. It was something to do with like one of the Toronto Maple Leafs trending or whatever, after they always do during a loss or a win or whatever. But it was like a washing machine, and there was like this cycle of like how dirty it was, and then the last one was like oof. It was like,
all right,
I like that. I'd never seen it before.
That's no, but it's load size, right? Or no, it's
load size.
Oof size.
Oof
right?
size.
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
But then it's got like the old guy that does the lips. He's like,
he's not the old guy that does the lips. That's Vicente Del Bosque, one of the most renowned football managers of all time. That is not.
So his image is right next to the oof.
The old guy with the lips, dude.
You know what I mean.
Oh, holy cow, that is good stuff. I can't believe it. The old guy with the lips.
Oh man, hockey's exciting because the Leafs, they're gonna have to fire someone.
Let's go. The Canucks are set to make a major announcement today. They said they're having a press conference for a major announcement.
Someone said like the rumor though was like they're just like changing the name of the arena or something.
That would be sick though, dude. That's honestly like best case scenario. I'm sick of.
But is that a major announcement?
Well, it's major for me because like I don't have to call it Rogers Arena like every other place in Canada. It's probably gonna be something stupid. It's probably gonna be called like, you know, Scotiabank Place, but
yeah. Oh baby.
I'm a little embarrassed by my performance here.
Oh, same.
There we go. We're okay. Oh no.
Oh, let's go,
dude. They can't. There's no way. It's 2022. In 2021, it could have become like the Wealth Simple crypto arena. But now, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get the welcome to the, you know, Solana Coliseum or something like. It'll probably be named after a bank or like some kind of, you know, potash mining company or something like that.
Not even memeing. If I were like a billionaire, you know, and I'd buy up like the Jets arena.
What is it now? It's called the Canada Life Center, right?
Yeah. It was Bell before, but yeah, now it's Canada Life.
And was
I would
MTS
just name it
or something for a while. The MTS.
Bell MTS.
Or yeah, that's right.
I would just call it Michael Fox. I wouldn't even call it Michael Fox Arena. It would just be called Michael Fox.
Dude, that's what I was thinking.
It'd be like,
wouldn't it be great if, with all these horrible, like, computer-generated ads that they're running now, what if somebody, what if CIBC just said, this period is ad-free on the boards, sponsored by CIBC, and then the boards, like, the ads faded away?
Dude, like, fans would actually love that. Like, CIBC or whoever did it people would love that.
And then all they did was replace the white boards with like that burgundy CIBC logo.
Oh yeah, the new one, right?
Yeah,
it's
for
like
the entire period.
Yeah, people hate the moving ads, myself included. Because they're glitchy.
In the Canucks home broadcast, they haven't been too bad. Like I haven't seen any crazy glitches. But I watched a little bit of the Wild Blackhawks game yesterday, and it like the boards were superimposed onto the ice, It was causing like the boards were in front of the players.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
Honestly, is our team dumb?
I think so.
Where did the rest of them go?
I don't know. Some.
I went up
Two
to
of
hit
them
the
jumped
button.
ahead.
Now they gotta come back. Look at this.
Yeah.
What
Okay, we got a little mount.
What are they doing?
Okay, we're actually catching up.
Yeah, we're killing it. Maybe they know something I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, we're creaming them.
Cream corn. Oh, what the heck? I just got popped around. Oh no.
Give it a little push. Yeah.
Okay, we got momentum.
Oh, we got it. As long as we don't hit the blue beams at the end. Even if we do, I think we got it. Oh, man.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nah, we're okay. We're okay. They're still stuck up here.
I'm gonna hold on to blue here.
Okay, we're at 97, 98.
It pushed
Let's
up. There
go!
we go. Let's go.
Dude, I'm not ready for daylight savings this year. Or the opposite.
Are we going forward or back?
This is when we go back, so we get an extra hour
Oh,
of
that's
sleep.
great.
No, it's not, Mouth.
It's not?
Because, listen, my friends without kids be like... Here we go. My friends without kids be like, Pog! 1 extra hour of sleep, Pog! My friends with kids be like, how the hell am I going to convince my 2-year-old to fall asleep at what is effectively 7:30? I can't be... oh, actually, honey, actually it's 8:30. Actually, it's 8:30 right now. The clock's changed. Actually, it's not 7:30. I know that it's like the sun's still... I don't remember how it works. Either way, it's going to piss me off.
Teach your kid how to read time, how to read the clock. You know? And then,
Well, she
and
knows
then
how
they'll
to read a
understand when
clock,
they're...
kind of.
Yeah, then tell her that, show her the number that's her bedtime, and then no problem.
I would, if I had kids, I would simply...
What are we doing?
Oh, we gotta match this image.
Oh, well, I screwed up. Okay.
If I had kids, I would simply reason with them that this is your bedtime.
Yeah, sorry. Can we match it?
No.
What?
Mouth.
What?
You just draw the rest of the owl.
Owl? Where?
That's a scary thought. That's a scary thought that I was the one who finished the shape here. Okay.
Okay.
You got it. I believe in you. I'm stun locked. We can recover. You just gotta fill in that middle part there. And then if you could get the one that makes the brace in the middle. What? Oh no! He's done it, he's done it. Okay.
Okay.
Nobody's qualified yet, we're okay. I'll get the top corner.
Okay, I get the bottom corner, and then we go like...
You just gotta get the one above you. And then this one right... Oh, that's my bad.
Oops. Get off this guy.
You gotta just... oh, I gotta get this... Right. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, two more. It's doable,
Okay.
It's doable. Oh, I made a mistake.
Yeah,
you got one down there that still needs to be hit? The diagonal connector?
Guy.
Oh,
and then we got the ones in the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
That guy and that guy, that guy.
All right.
There
All
we
right,
go.
One more.
One
It's
more.
it's so makeable.
Okay, so the middle. And then... Oh, he's killing it. He's killing it. I'll get this.
It must be that last one. Whoa!
So good. And that was with me not understanding what was going on in the first round.
Dude, I just watched our stream sniper. It must have been on a team with someone who's not doing super well. They just alt F4'd out of the game. Only 2 teams even qualified.
Wow.
2 of 4.
I mean, I like that one. That's like a new gameplay mechanic. That was neat. That was neat. Good job, Fall Guys devs.
I think it's possible if you're just not in comms with the other person, you just might as well punch your own ticket, honestly.
Yeah.
There's no shot. Okay, so it's only one other team. It's like 3 tiptoes where like you can't see what platforms fall through. And then you just got to climb like a little staircase at the end.
Okay.
So we just need to figure out the sequence for the first 3 tiptoes faster than the enemy team, basically.
Easy.
And you can step on the button to like shoot at the other team, but I don't think it's that relevant. Okay, why don't you go first? Just send it. Okay, yeah. Okay, he's going. Okay, do not go left. You're going to go straight, and then you're going to go straight, and then you're just going to dive. So the first one's just straight.
It was the... Okay.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Oh. I think it's... And then it's this one here. Oh, no,
on the left or on the right?
It's not on the left. I know it's not on the right either, because I thought I saw it fall. Oh, the right was
try
shaking.
this one. Oh, okay.
And the very... is it the middle? Oops. It might be the middle. Nope. It's got to be the it's one of the 2 on the far left.
I did one of the ones on the far left, and it wasn't that, but... Oh, yeah, no, not far left.
But, like, next to it?
Oh, no, they're on the last
maybe...
one already.
I can't make that jump.
Okay, I'm here. Oh, don't go straight, though. It's, okay. Like, 3rd from the left. 2nd from the left, and then you take this path up. And then I'm gonna send it straight down. Oh, they're already at the finals. I got a free base. Oh, they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it.
Ah, rip. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's
cool.
tough.
I like that one. That one's neat.
Will we qualify? No, we did not.
Did not.
I think we got a win in us today, though.
I believe it. You know what, chat? I'm doing...
For Halloween, all the kids are off school. Plus, those guys are in comms, no doubt. They finished the shapes in, like, less than 15 seconds.
Yeah. Little sweat boards. They might have, like, an aimbot, though.
They probably
It's like,
do,
or, like, a wall hack.
I think
it
so.
detects. Yeah. Who gets off school for Halloween? Probably people that live in Delaware, I hear.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I was so pissed off. In 7th and 8th grade, I had a girl in my class. And from, you know when good movies start coming out, like maybe like the first week of May? From the first week of May until school got out, every Friday she had a half day because her dad would pick her up at lunch and they would go watch a new movie in the movie theater.
That's not fair.
It's not fair. It's very nice for them, for their father-daughter relationship. But what about the other 29 kids who are in class whose parents are at work and then can't...
Yeah, he should bring the whole class.
He should bring... Did you bring enough dads for the rest of the class? Exactly.
Oh, man. Buy them all popcorn and everything. They'd be dad of the year for, like, every kid.
No doubt about it. Dude, I have these stories that live in my head, like, rent-free until I close my eyes every night, and then it's like I'm paying rent on them. So it's like 7th or 8th grade birthday party for one of my friends. We went to the Napanee bowling lanes.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he paid for, like, 2 games for each of the kids. So that's like an hour of bowling, right? It's a good time.
Yeah.
After they finish, you know, normally when your paid time is done, like the pin catcher comes down and like stays down and is like the screen turns red and is like, you're done. Like go see the you're done, bud. Go see the front desk to like buy more time or whatever. Anyway, It didn't do that this time, and I'm, you know, in the 8th grade. I was like, oh shit, free bowling. This is amazing. Guys, the bowling is free. Like, the machine's broke. It's even, like, keeping score for us and stuff like that, but it's not, like, it's not charging us. So we kept bowling for, like, another hour, because his dad was just out. Like, he dropped us off at the bowling alley and then left. And then, I thought I was a damn genius. I thought this was, like, the best thing that's ever happened to me. And, we leave. Next day at school, the kid comes up to me and talks to me and says, hey, just so you know, those games that we bowled yesterday weren't free. They charged my dad when we left the bowling alley. It was like an extra like 80 or 90 bucks or something like that. I was like, oh man.
So you never got invited to like another
no, I never got invited to his birthday party again. I don't know if it had something to do with that, but it's, I guess anything's possible.
Dude, I'm struggling on this one.
I just see your little circle is getting like further and further away. I'm scared.
Okay, I got to the top.
I think we're gonna...
We're good.
No, I don't think we are good, honestly. I don't think we are.
No, watch this.
Yeah, but there's nobody... well, I don't know. Maybe we're good, actually.
There are people behind me.
I think you can make it in the next 30 seconds, for sure. Next 20 seconds.
I know I can.
Just gonna need... I need this to be like... maybe like 9 points would really hit the spot. Nope. We definitely
watch this,
did not qualify.
Boom! I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I love to see the doubters get paid out on occasion.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of doubters too.
Really? I had 8%.
Yeah, but I just went, will we win the whole thing?
Oh, okay.
I can't be bothered doing it after every round.
Dude, Dan's Casino, I don't know if you've seen any Dan streams recently.
Yeah, and it's insane. It's a full-time job.
His mods, like, I don't want to blow up my friend's spot here, but he's got to start paying his mods. Or like,
I was just gonna say, yeah.
He's doing 18 holes in 18 minutes, and every hole is running a bet, will we get a birdie? It's psychotic.
That's too much betting.
It is too much.
As a bettor, I can't do that.
It's like sitting at a blackjack table in Las Vegas and also spinning slots on your phone at the same time. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. It's sensory overload.
You know what's crazy, by the way? Why, Mel, make it make sense. Why is everybody mad that Elon's gonna start charging people to keep their verification badge on Twitter? But on Twitch, you have to pay $5 to keep your subscriber badge and nobody bats an eye.
Where am I? Oh, I'm watching.
You're watching, I think, yes.
I'm very sorry. I was like, why can't I move? Dude, I don't know, $20 to keep, I mean...
It's probably some of the best money you could ever spend. What's that, $240 a year?
I can expense it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? I mean, I don't try to expense things I can't, but I don't know, I think that's a valid, like, you know, business
Here's the thing.
expense.
I think... Listen. I think that you should pay the $240 a year, but then once a year you should just tweet out a link to, like, a virus. And people...
Oh my god.
Just to make up the lost revenue, you know? Just
so like the virus, like the money goes from it to me.
Yeah. You know, you just like steals like their, I don't know, like their Bitcoin wallet address or something like that.
Can I do that? Can I start doing
you definitely
Can I
can't,
actually
but...
like not even try to hide it? Can I, like chat give me information and then I can just like print it out and like walk up to like Bank of America or something, be like, hey, you want to know, like, here's information about some people, like,
what are you gonna do at the,
you know how, because like that's how like Google and stuff, they're like, oh, Gmail's free. It's like, yeah, they're selling your information. It's like you
so you're gonna go to like
chat will give me their information and then I'll just like I'll knock on some office doors.
Yes, I have a dossier of 100,000 pieces of metadata. It's age, gender, and whether they think Coca-Cola is the soft drink that best represents the feeling of having a day off.
Yeah,
How much will you give me for it?
Here's all the chat polls that we ran.
That's not a bad idea in a humorous way.
Yeah.
I did.
And it would be fully transparent too, so it's like chat would know.
Right, and then you know they could get their like 1 penny each for the
royalties.
the data.
Yeah.
But not into perpetuity.
No, because I don't know what that means.
That's the forever ever.
That's forever. Yeah.
So I never do surveys on Twitter. Because like honestly, because fuck you. Not you, but like because
yeah, I know,
they give you a survey that's like, which one of these sneaker brands have you ever heard of? And I'm like, why don't you figure it out? I'm not gonna make it too easy for you. That's your job. You're literally for free. You think I'm gonna like click on some results and then they always give you like a we got eliminated again. What the hell happened?
Dude, I'm really good at that one normally, but
we lost on DoorDash.
I don't think I've ever lost on that one before either.
Oh my god. All right, I gotta wait till it loads and then I'll exit. Oh, yeah, I don't have to wait till it loads. Look at that. But I did do one, because the first question got me laughing so hard. There's like, this is how people, and maybe it works, okay? But this is how people in advertising think. Question 1. Which one of these soft drinks do you most associate with the feeling of watching the game with your boys? Dr. Pepper, Sprite, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, other. I was like, you know what? I'll feed you a bone on that one. I guess I would say Coca-Cola. Out of all those, yeah. I would say Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And then it was like, how often have you bought Coca-Cola at the grocery store in the last year? And I said 0. And then it said, how likely are you to buy Coca-Cola at the grocery store in the next year? And I said 0. And they said, thank you for helping us optimize your Twitter ads. I don't know what they're gonna do with that data. It's gonna get put into a hopper somewhere and spit out some kind of action item, but
they'll just come out with a new Coke.
They'll be like, well, you know what they should do? They should take their Coke out of stores, because I'm not buying it. They should put it someplace I'm more likely to buy it, like in a long stretch of sidewalk where I get a little thirsty. I don't want to go to this. At the store, I have options. What if I'm parched and I'm just walking down the street, but there's no stores around? That's when I could really go for a Coke, man.
You know what Coke really ought to do? They ought to buy up all the drinking fountains in every school.
Right, yeah, and just
and
make
then
them...
instead of water, it's Coke.
You know what it should do? It should shoot out like sand. So that when they drink it, they get thirsty and they're like, I gotta go by the vending machine to buy a Coke.
And put your vending machine right next to it. Yeah.
They're like, the water fountain has motor oil in it. The vending machine has ice cold Coca-Cola.
Dude, motor oil, dude. I'd be coming in with a jerry can and just filling her up.
Oh, but then, do you know, when you're filling up your jerry can, there would be like a horse girl behind you who would say, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be like, I can't fill up my damn leaf blower with 3 seconds of motor oil.
You just gave me like trauma. That's something I haven't thought about in like 2.5 decades.
Dude, this shit'll drive you crazy.
Right?
You come in, you just had running laps in gym class, out of breath. Like so parched you could drink like 2 liters of water. Somebody comes out of like science class, tapping their foot behind you because you're taking too long at the water fountain. Well, I was just doing physical exercise, Becky.
Yeah. It's not gonna run dry. It's hooked up.
We're not running out of water. I mean, not in like 1999 anyway.
No.
Maybe eventually.
I mean, we got like a lot of the fresh water in the world anyways up here. We're good.
Yeah. Plus, like, people always talk about like climate change as if it's a bad thing. But if the ice caps melt, isn't that just like more water?
More water, yeah.
And I don't even like ice that much. Like, I don't even take it in like my drinks or anything.
No, because then it like the outside gets like condensate, and then you gotta like you get the coaster. Right. But even after a while, the coaster, it's like a puddle of water on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Then you're like, you know, you're ripping it in half, you're bending it and stuff like that. One of your friends is like, hey, don't bend that. I collect coasters for some reason. I got a collection of garbage in my room. And they're like, okay, here you go. Here you go. Here's my Pabst Blue Ribbon coaster.
PBR, baby.
Just drives me crazy, man. Oh.
When was the last time you had a beer?
Saturday?
Oh, big shot over here.
Not really. I had a growler that I got from a local microbrewery, and I drank a glass of it and said, that's good. And then I did baby nighttime duty. So I came out of our daughter's room at like 10 p.m. and I was like, I could have the other half of that growler. Then I was like, I'm tired. I just went to bed instead.
That's respectable.
How about you? Been a while?
Yeah, I don't even.
Can't even remember.
A month or two,
it's
maybe.
Good. It's good for you to not buy it. To be clear.
Oh yeah,
it's definitely not good for you to buy it.
Yeah,
but it is fun.
It's good and all, but I just had so much more energy.
Oh, I hear that.
It's not like I drink a lot of beer, but I try not to drink my calories in general. So I was just like,
No, I understand.
I'm just too old.
I mean,
you know me.
More than
I always
capable of eating my calories.
Yes. It's just more room for cheese.
Dude, I just been like mindlessly eating. I don't know. I'd say like 8 mandarin oranges a day.
That's a little fricked up.
I don't think it's that much. Like each one of them, they're pretty small.
But how much sugar is in that though?
Who cares? It's fruit derived sugar. Okay, everyone in chat is saying
it's
8,
like
8,
bad.
8, 8, 8. Oh my God, 8. Okay, maybe it is a lot.
It's a lot. It's like it's your bit about like when people are drinking 8 pints of beer.
Yeah, but these are mandarin oranges, man.
But that's 8.
Yeah, but they're pretty small. Here's my thing.
They're but concentrated.
No, not from it's fresh fruit. It's not from concentrate. Are we gonna? Oh no, we might. No, we're in trouble. Have you qualified? No.
No.
Oh please.
Have you?
Yeah, just did.
Oh my God, I keep missing the last lily pad.
Let me see. Check. Can I get a calorie count on mandarin oranges? 8 mandarin oranges is 400 calories. That doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah, but how much sugar?
I mean,
guess
it's
it's
like
not a lot of sugar.
No, they're like 100% sugar. That's got to be like, they're 50 calories each. So, I guess you're looking at like 12 grams of sugar per orange or something.
What the frick?
Something like that.
Oh, go on the side? There's a side?
Yeah, you can go up the side.
You told me that. Yeah,
well,
sorry. Well, now I know for next time.
Oh, no.
Yeah, listen, now a lot more people are going to be doubting. The believers are about to get paid real nice.
Yeah. We're just testing the bottom. This was the capitulation that has to happen before we rip upwards again.
All right.
We'll be qualified.
We're gonna qualify. We're gonna be fine.
How many big gulps is 8 mandarin oranges? I don't know. It's probably like half of one big gulp. Unless you get a Diet Coke, in which case it's infinitely more caloric than the Diet Coke.
True story. I had an intense craving for like a big gulp or like a Frosty, kind of like the frozen slushy drink, like a few months ago. And so first I had to like pull up Google Maps because like, I can't just like walk 2 seconds and get one now that I'm not in Toronto.
Yeah.
So it was actually like I had to drive for like 15 minutes just to get one. But I was like set. I had such a craving. And then, oh wait, I'm not in the thing. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So I get there and I was like, what flavor? I ended up getting like, I don't think it matters too much, but I got a Dr. Pepper one. I was like, I never drink like Dr. Pepper anything. So let's get a Froster thingy. And I took like 3 sips and I had like the most intense gut rot I think I've ever had. Like I recently did the 1 chip challenge thingy, which messes with your gut. the Frosty was worse from that like injection of sugar. I don't know, maybe my body's just not used to it or something like that. But I was like, I thought I was gonna die.
I think it's like the concept, and this is judgmental, but also I acknowledge I'm a hypocrite and I guess a bit of an asshole.
That's fine.
But if I met another parent at the daycare and they were holding a big gulp from 7-Eleven, I would judge them almost as much as if they were like smoking a cigarette right in front of the daycare. I would be like, we're in our 30s, like we got kids, we got to like try to stay alive for them, and you're drinking 1.2 liters of soda at like 5 p.m. just because it's sweet. I drink soda on occasion, but it is like I always feel like one of those rats, like one of those lab rats where they're doing an experiment. Where they're like, oh, you've been a good rat, you hit the button, here's a little, here's a little slurry, and I'm like, delicious, I push the button, more sweetness, ooh, good. I always feel like I'm never more of like an animal than when I start drinking a soda.
It's, I don't know. It's too much brain-altering sugar, liquid sugar. Like, it's quick too, right?
Oh, it hits the bloodstream like Tuco Salamanca snorting the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, it's like a mule with its balls wrapped in duct tape. I love that. It's like one of the best edits I've ever seen.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul edits.
I saw one last night of like Saul Goodman and like Walter White, and then it's like the rock band or whatever. Like,
oh, dude, I was gonna just mention that one right now. Yeah,
that was just singing like
Freebird,
Teen Spirit or whatever.
It was for the one I saw was Breaking Bad if Skylar White didn't exist, and it was just Jesse, Saul, and Walter vibing out. But you know what's crazy is seeing people who must have been like really young when they saw Breaking Bad for the first time, maybe like in their early teens or something like that, seeing them discover that Skylar White is not the villain of Breaking Bad and instead is actually just like a relatively normal lady.
Yeah.
And Walter White is the villain, like in a necessary sense. Like in the replies to that, people were like, "Why are people banging on Skylar so much?" And then all the comments are like, "I hated her when I first watched it, but then I watched it after my 17th birthday, and I was like, she's actually just a lady."
Yeah, she's a lady who's dealing with a bunch of stuff, like her husband having cancer, and also, you know,
being an absentee father, be involved in a bunch of crimes, dealing and cooking, well, not dealing, but cooking drugs and stuff like that.
You know.
But
being a fake gambler too, you know.
That Walter is the hero of the story because he's the main character. So anybody that impedes the hero is the villain.
Well, he makes such good meth. It's the purest they've ever seen. Like, how could they be a bad guy?
If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
I'm in the Empire business. Good stuff. Good stuff. Have you ever watched The Wire?
No, I need to see that. I need to see The Sopranos.
You should, because I mean, every time I talk about Breaking Bad, somebody says it's the best show ever, which like it's good, but it's not. The Wire might actually be like I can't think of a show better than it. Let me put it that way.
If Guillermo del Toro introduced every episode of The Wire the way he does Cabinet of Curiosities, I would watch one episode of The Wire a night until I finish the series.
Oh, he's actually in the show. Did you not know that?
Guillermo del Toro's in The Wire?
Yeah.
Oh, does he play, he is some kind of horrible monster that crawls out of McNulty's closet in season 4? So it's some kind of bulbous frog that spits poison vapor or something like that?
Yeah, it's like an abstract for alcoholism or something.
Yo, that's kind of... Okay, you know what? I'm in.
Ow. I'm stuck.
That's an HBO, right?
Yeah, I don't know if...
Showtime? HBO?
It might be Showtime, yeah.
What can I ask? I feel like people are just too afraid to ask this. What the fuck is Showtime?
What do you mean?
In Canada, it's even more confusing because we have Showcase. What the hell is Showtime?
Oh yeah, that's right. Showcase. Is Showcase like the Canadian Showtime? Maybe they just changed the name.
It's weird because when we were growing up, Showcase was where all the HBO shows aired in Canada before HBO came to Canada. So I'm forever going to be confused about Showtime, Showcase, and well, that's about it. HBO, USA, HBO Max, HBO Go.
I thought we had. Maybe we don't have Showtime. I don't know. Is Showcase the one where it's like the logo is like 4 squares that with show and then the 4 squares under the case? Okay. Or Showtime? I can't. I don't know.
Don't worry. I'm gonna put the team on my back.
Yeah, because I'm in the. I went in the goo. I'm out.
Goo this.
I don't know if it's possible to qualify with just one person.
I think it will be. Lots of people die on this one. Oh, son of a bitch.
Hey, he's done it.
But dude, we're making it probably.
I hope. HBO. Yeah, HBO, it's one of those stupid things. It's the same thing with sports. It's like, hey, here's $20 a month. Let me, watch your stuff. And they're like, no.
Dude, it's annoying that, most of the hockey games are on Sportsnet, which is then on Saturdays mirrored to CBC. But every, 7th Wednesday, you're like, hey, where's my Canucks game? And it's on TSN. And you're like, what's going on? Oh, TSN bought all the Senators games that take place on Wednesday for Wednesday night hockey. And I'm like, and then don't even get me started. Sometimes you're like, where's my Canucks game? I know it's on Sportsnet tonight. And then it's not on Sportsnet Pacific. It's on Sportsnet 360. Instead of channel 910, it's channel 8,341. And you're like, what am I even doing up here?
Yeah, I bought the Sportsnet again like a fool, and then it turns out I think 3/4 of the Jets games are TSN. I'm like, well, frick me, I guess. It's.
Can you watch the away games, or can you watch the away broadcast of the Jets games on the?
Oh, I can watch every broadcast. Don't worry about that.
All right, yeah, you got the unlimited package, the rainbow package.
It's just annoying because I legit will give you money. I just don't want to have a PhD to figure out where I actually need to go to watch.
Yeah, it's bad. I think that I mean, this is not a rare take, but there was that golden era where no other company was willing to do what Netflix had done. And Netflix just had everything, and I was like, that was the dream era. For $10 a month, you're getting unlimited content.
Yeah.
And then they wised up, unfortunately, and now things are progressively getting worse again. We're living through the decline of the media empire instead of the rise of it.
Well, yeah, Netflix is again, I don't care about ads or whatever, but they're adding ads, and I mean their original content is not very good.
Yes, I've sadly come to terms with the fact that Netflix original content is no longer why you would use the service. Now it's back to 2011 era Netflix where you're like, well, they got a lot of movies from when I was 15.
I'm just, I'm waiting for the remake of House of Cards.
Who do you think they should put in the... Don't do it. I heard they were shooting it, but it had Kanye West was playing Frank Underwood. So now they're gonna.
I swear to God, I'm not kidding. I was about to say Kanye West, and then I was like, maybe I shouldn't bring him up again.
Son of a bitch. Army Hammer fell through because he was eating people or whatever. Maybe.
Wait, what? He's canceled?
I'm dead, by the way. I
died a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess we'll just exit this one. Yeah, Army Hammer, it's weird. He was accused of some Me Too stuff. And then also the Me Too stuff included texts where he was like, I'm gonna drink your blood and I'm gonna eat your flesh.
Oh.
Which...
But that could just be a certain kind of kink, if you know what I mean. Like not like cannibalism, like the. I don't want to.
Yes.
Expand.
No, I think I think that that's the salacious stuff, and he's more like he's canceled because of the abuse, but everybody focuses on the cannibalism because it's the weirder part for sure. He said he wanted to eat a heart. Oh,
okay.
so when Army Hammer says it's not okay, but when people are in chat are like, oh, I wish that the Titan from Attack on Titan would fucking eat me or something like that, then big whoop. People are like, oh, don't kink shame, that's based. Just because he played Superman or whatever?
No, he played the man from Uncle.
The Superman from Uncle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he's really good at rowing.
Oh, okay, that's from the Social Network.
Yeah.